Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you all about how to create and build a landing page. Landing pages are absolutely critical to my business now. I seriously don't know how I ever ran my business without landing pages. They allow me to run a portion of my business completely on autopilot, which is absolutely amazing. I literally use landing pages to build my email list, lead generate, and create waiting lists for people to opt into for future course launches. In this day and time, lead generation on autopilot is absolutely a must. So in this video, I'm going over what exactly a landing page is and show you 3 different examples of a landing page that I personally created and used. And last but not least, show you where to go to create and set up your first landing page, plus a quick walkthrough on how to create your first landing page. And if this is the first time we're meeting, my name is Shamecca Stevens, and I help entrepreneurs show up online and grow their business by using video content and how to implement simple strategies to keep you from burning yourself out. So to break all this down, I've put together a quick slideshow that will go over what exactly a landing page is, the benefits of having a landing page, examples of a landing page, and where to go to create a landing page. So what is the purpose of a landing page? A landing page is a place to drive traffic where a potential lead can get a freebie you are offering. And so the benefits of a landing page is it increases your conversion rates, it provides free value to your target audience, it gives you trackable insights to your business goals, and it helps you to grow your email list. And so here are a few examples of a landing page that I've personally created. And so this first example here is a free Canva downloadable guide that I created to show people how to create a lead magnet inside of Canva. And so this next landing page example is of all the things that I use inside of my office every single day with clickable links to each of those items. And then the third option that you can create a landing page for is to allow people to join your course waiting list. And so for example, if you have something that you're getting ready to launch or come out with, so that could be a CD, that could be an ebook, that could be a course, any of those types of things, you can start creating a wait list for that by creating a landing page. And so that allows you to basically notify these people first and let them know, hey, this is coming out on this such and such date. And that allows you to create specifics with this group of people about this course because they're really super excited about knowing when this is going to come out and launch. And so that is 3 different examples of a landing page that you can create. And again, that's a free downloadable guide, a PDF of, your office must-haves or a list of your must-haves. But there's tons of different ideas that you can kind of create a landing page for. And so, what is a freebie or a lead magnet? A freebie or a lead magnet is something you create to give away in exchange for someone's email address. Another benefit of a freebie is it allows you to nurture and build your know, like, and trust with your audience. And so that's what makes a freebie so incredibly powerful, is because it allows you to do that. And so here's a few examples of freebies that I've created. One is Canva templates. This is basically just an option of a few different templates that I'm giving them to kind of work from, to where they can just plug and play their information inside of these templates and just go. So that's awesome. And so the next example that I've created here is the downloadable guide. And so this is a Canva tutorial guide on how to create a free lead magnet inside of a Canva and build that completely out with screenshots of each step. And the third option that I've created here is a YouTube playlist. And so that could be 4 to 6 videos talking about a topic and showing them exactly step by step in 4 to 6 15-minute videos, basically like a little mini course on a certain topic. And you better well believe people are going to find that super helpful and be so thankful that you've taken the time to provide them with all of this. And then the fourth option that you can do for a freebie would be a video, and this could just be a video talking about a specific topic that is going to be beneficial to your target audience. But the options are limitless here. And so the one thing that I would suggest for you to do is just Google examples of freebies, and this will give you a ton of different ideas for you to work from to start really brainstorming and coming up with different freebie options and ideas for your target audience. And so most people's thoughts are, okay, that's all good and great, but where do I go to create a landing page? And so a great starting platform is Flodesk, and Flodesk is a super easy platform to create a landing page with, but also Flodesk is a super easy platform to just use in general. A lot of times when you're getting started with doing stuff like this for your business, these types of programs can be super complicated, and they go off of how many people you have on your email list. And so this Flodesk does not do that. They allow you to grow your email list. You don't have to pay for an email list amount of subscribers. It's unlimited. You also are able to create landing pages, email segments, so you can create an email and send it to a group of people in your email list and not send it to, say, like your entire list, because sometimes it's a small amount of people that you need to kind of reach out to on your email list and not the entire list. And then it also allows you to create workflows. Workflows are absolutely amazing. So that's like one of those things to where a lot of times, if somebody gets on your email list, then they need to kind of get like the welcome email, and then 3 days later they'll get another email, and then 2 days later or 3 days later they get another email, and then so on. And it's kind of like a soap opera sequence email workflow. And so this is so easy to plug and play and set up with inside of Flodesk. And there again, I just mentioned it, it's plug and play. It's so super easy to use. This is one of the only companies that I have found that I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to like bang my head up against a brick wall trying to get it all set up, because we know how important it is, especially in the beginning when we're just building our business. We can't really, we don't have time to learn a whole new platform. Like if it's really super complicated, like that's a lot of time and energy that it's going to take to build that and get it actually up and running and making us money and making it profitable for us. And so this is what I really love about Flodesk, is it's not like that. And then also it allows you to stay on brand with color customization. So you can really build out your emails to match your brand and plug in your colors for your brand. And that is just one of the really cool things that I absolutely love about Flodesk. And so that is everything in a nutshell that I want to share with you on basically, get what a landing page is, how do you set one up, what is the importance of it, why would you use one, all of those things. Now what I'm going to do is show you, I'm going to hop into Flodesk, and so now what we're going to do is hop into Flodesk, and I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your first landing page through Flodesk. So let's jump over to Flodesk. So to get to Flodesk, all you need to do is go to your internet and then type in www.flodesk.com. And this will bring you to Flodesk's landing page. Okay, so this right here is Flodesk's page, and it is absolutely amazing. Here's all the details that you can kind of scroll down and look at and just, see what all they have to offer. And so what I'm going to do is bring us back up here to the top and just kind of point out, you get a 30-day free trial when you use my link that I'm going to include in the description box down below the video. And you also get 50% off for a lifetime. So normally the price is $38 a month, but whenever you use my promo code, you'll get it for $19. And so that is the really cool thing, and that's forever. And as you see here, it's a flat rate, unlimited everything forever. And so I absolutely love that, and it's just one of the most amazing things about Flodesk. So definitely use that link to go about setting up your account. And then once you have your account set up, then all you need to do is come right here to log in, and then it'll bring you to your login page. If you haven't already got all of that, added in. And so this right here is now the like the home screen of Flodesk. And so you can, see all of your emails that you've kind of gotten, queued up or sent and all of that fun stuff. You can hover over each one and it'll show you the results of that particular email. And it breaks it down on the totals, all of the totals of the email, and then it also breaks it down for the resend. And so this just really gives you all of those deep insights of each email that you send and things that you could work on to improve or, tweak a little bit differently in the next email, all of those kind of things. And then across the top here, this is where your forms are going to be located, which is where your landing pages are. These are all landing pages that I have created. So I have several going on at one time. I actually have 38 pages of those. Right here is where your workflows will be housed. And so you can totally, set all of that up. And then this tab right here is going to be your audience, which is your entire email list. And of course, here in the right top corner, this is going to be like all of your profile information type stuff. So you can set up the branding, you can set up opt-in, set up, settings for whenever you're creating a form, integrations that they offer to work along with Flodesk, and plan plus billing. Just like I'm telling you to use my affiliate link, you can do the same thing, and you actually make 50%. So Flodesk gives me $19 for each person that signs up, but then, and also whenever you sign up, you get the 50% discount, which is only $19 for your plan. But you can also set this up to where you're able to share an affiliate code, and then you would also make $19 every time someone signs up using your link. So it is really, really cool. And that's just another stream of income, which I really love, having different options that you can do with affiliate marketing. Okay, so this is kind of like your, once you log in, this will be where all of your emails are kept, and you'll see all of this, like in here. And as you see, it goes back several pages. And this is like over 104 emails that I've sent out for different things. And I know the most recent down here says Cyber Monday, but that is not the case. That is just whenever you open the most recent opened emails will generate the most recently. So just know whenever you go back through and open up emails, it's going to come up and be stored right here on this page. And so to really go about creating your first landing page, you're going to go right here to audience, and then you're going to click segments. And then you're going to go to a new segment and click that. And now what you want to do is I'm going to create a Flodesk landing page training, just so I know to go back in and I can delete this. So I'm going to click yellow as the color, and then now I'm just going to hit save. But you can choose whatever segment color you would like to represent this segment. So the cool thing about segments is it allows you to send an email a specific group of people. And so, for instance, if I wanted to send my husband's people on his email list an email and not send it to everybody on my email list inside of Flodesk, I could do that by having them in these broken down into these different segments. So segments will make your life so much easier and make it a lot easier to send a certain email to a group of people without having to worry about it going to your whole entire list. So that's why it's important to set up a segment whenever you're first getting started with creating a landing page, because if you've got people like opting in for that freebie, then they may not want every single, like they may not want, like for one of mine, for instance, I had created a freebie for all of the herbal tinctures that I've been taking and using, and that would not go along with like all of my how-to entrepreneur stuff. Like, so this is for people that would go towards like a blog and all of that, and that whole thing that I'll be, working on building out in the future. Those people will fall under that realm of people. And so not exactly my how-to entrepreneur brand. And so anyways, that's why it's important to keep all of that separated and just, organized. And so now what you want to do is click forms up top here, and you'll want to create a new form. And where you're going to go to create a new form is right there where it says new form in the top right corner. And now you're going to do customize. And so you're going to go through, and what I would do right here is just click full page over here, and then scroll down until you see full page with image 1. So now it's going to ask you, okay, what segment would you like these emails to be saved under? So let's go ahead and just select Flodesk landing page training, because that's the segment we just set up. So now we're going to just hit save. Okay. And so now we're just going to scroll on down, and this right here is, and let me just kind of stop sharing so you can see the full page. Once they click the link that you send to them, this is going to be the page that they end up on. So now you just want to start creating it and designing it. So now you're going to go right over here, and first you'll click the picture box, and then it'll pop up this menu here, this sidebar menu, to upload your image for your landing page. And so you'll just click here,
and I've got mine saved right there. So this one's going to be all about how to earn this freebie is going to be all about how to earn passive income while you sleep. And so that's what this guide's going to go all into detail about. And so as you see, it fits perfectly because I've got the dimensions all down and all the fun stuff. And so you want this right here, your description, to be a very, compelling description, because this is going to be ultimately what gets them to go ahead and enter and give you their information. So my headline tip, to create a headline tip that's going to be something that they're going to like. And let's just make this, apparently I'd already thought this out. I should have just scrolled on down. Creating passive income. Let's do that. That's going to be like the best. I've like thought this out, so I didn't have to try to think it out in the video, and yet that's what I'm forcing myself to do. So does creating a passive income. So for creating your description of this, you want it to be like, so for when you're creating a title for your freebie, that's really, really important. So you do want to put some time and thought process into this. And so definitely sit down while you're creating this and just think through it really well. The biggest tip that I can give you is how to quantifiable wants. So how to give somebody what they want without whatever they hate or pain, whatever their hate is or pain with that issue is. So how to create a passive income on autopilot, or how to create a passive income without, having to spend 80 hours doing that. That's kind of what you're looking for. And so I would probably need to think through this a little bit more in depth to kind of get the perfect pitch here. But this just basically means you're showing them how to do something they want, but also without having to do it with something they don't want to do. And so that's what this is selling them on and kind of, targeting for. So does creating a passive income feel like a mystery to you? And then question mark. And if so, grab my complete guide below, where I share all my secrets to creating. Okay. And so we've got that. So let's just say we're good with that. And we're just going to go with what we've got. Now, like I said, it is something you need to think through and kind of figure out for sure. And I may change that blue, since that's kind of the theme over here. And so it matches, and then have the pink as the download button. And so now all I'm going to do is hit the next button, because that's going to take me to the next part of this. Okay. And so other tips also, if say for instance, if you're not really good with crafting a title for your freebie, then you can and because this is a hard one for a lot of people, and even me, I still have times where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so tough. Like, how do I do this? Like, what do I need to put? And so if that's you, you can if you're not good with creating and crafting headlines or titles, Google how to craft headlines and read some of the articles. This will give you the verbiage and the buzzwords they are using to grab people's attention, so that you can be sure you're putting those inside of your setup there for your title and all of that. And then of course I went over that. And then now where it says, let me go back, where it says, okay, so right here, now normally it says, here is your guide. You just want to click somewhere around here in this white space. So just, anywhere in the white space, go to message, and where it says, thank you for subscribing, you don't want that to be the message. You want, once you have a title and a catchy description, and then you're going to put custom. So you're going to click here. And then for the message, you're going to put, you're going to click here to type your message. And then you can just type here. Here is your guide. Okay, so that gives a custom message for your person. And that's the message that's going to pop up once they're done entering in their information. And so then you're just going to hit next. And so right here, it's going to ask you if you want a double opt-in, and I would just click no and continue to go next, because it's just going to ask them, hey, do you want to subscribe to this person's email? To this person's email list. And no, we don't need to do that. They're wanting a free document from us. So apparently they like us enough to give us their email address. So I don't need to kind of get a second opt-in, a second okay. And so now I'm just going to hit continue. And then when subscribers opt into this form, do you want to be notified? And I think that's a great idea to be notified. One, because it's really fun and exciting when you start getting notifications and emails saying, hey, you just had someone opt in for your freebie. But also it lets you know that it's working. And so that's the good thing about that. And then once it starts getting like crazy and just overran, you can always go back in and change this to do not notify me if you're getting blown up or something like that. But in the beginning, I just like to make sure everything's working really good and smoothly. And this just kind of confirms that. So just hit continue. And then after the form is submitted, what do you want to happen? And so that's where you're going to click this redirect to a URL. And so the URL is going to be like wherever you've got your document saved. So for instance, if I saved the document, say like in my Google Drive here, it would be, let's just say, let me go to my freebies. That may be easier. And so here's all the freebies, but say for instance, I just needed to link one of these. So I would just right click this, and then I would do get link. And then I would copy the link and then hit done. And then I'm going to go back over here to Flodesk, and I'm going to paste that link right here inside of there, so that as soon as they hit submit, this is going to pop up for them. Okay. And then just hit continue. And then now your Flodesk landing page has been created and is live. So that's exciting. But now we're not completely finished yet. Let's edit the link preview. This is so important because otherwise the meta preview, which is the thing that's going to pop up for anybody that you send this link to, this is the picture that they're going to see. And then it's going to be this little blurb about Flodesk. Well, I'm not really exactly trying to, I want this to go along with, I want it to look cohesive with what I just offered my person that just signed up for this free guide. So I'm going to edit the image. So instead of it being Flodesk's image, it's going to be an image of the guide. And so this is going to be the thumbnail of the image. And so I'm going to upload that right there. And then now I'm going to edit and then just hit save. Okay, I should have just scrolled on down. So you scroll on down, and then this is going to be your title for this. Creating, let's see, how to create a passive income on autopilot. Okay, and it has to be less than 65 characters. So this is only 45 out of 65. And then you want a little brief description. So in this freebie, I share all of my 8 passive incomes Okay. And so now this is going to be what pops up. So we're going to save that. So all of this is saved. And so now whenever this is sent to somebody, it's going to be what you see, in whether it be a link that you send them through Messenger on Facebook or through their text message, or however you send it. This is going to be the little preview picture that pops up in preview text, so that it looks like all cohesive and put together instead of a advertisement for Flodesk. And so that's what I absolutely love about this. And it just makes everything look so much more professional.
If you want to see more videos like this, just be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a single episode. And now that you know how to create a landing page, be sure to check out the video on your screen. This video will actually help you start growing your channel and getting people to your channel. In this video, you're going to learn how to create freebies for your audience, as well as help you build your email list. And building your email list is just as important as building your YouTube channel. Be sure to click the video on your screen, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye!